Okay, your girl's back with another damn video. Look, I promised y'all I was gonna come back and give you guys an update on my microblading experience. Now, for those of you guys that are newer, by the way, welcome to all my new fan band members here on this channel, okay? We have a lot of fun up and through here, as you guys can probably tell, which is probably what made you guys subscribe in the first damn place. And if you guys are watching me for the very first time, second, third, 100th time, and you have not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Dance on that motherfucker, okay? Do that for your girl and hit the thumbs up button for your girl coming back with an update, okay, on this whole microblading eyebrow tattooing experience, okay? So if you guys are watching me for the very first time and are not familiar and haven't seen part 1 of this video, I will leave part 1 at the top of the description box down below. I will also use an iCard or something all up and through here. I never know which side it comes on, but it's gonna be all up and through here, but it'll definitely be in the description box. That gives you phase 1 and the entire process of what it takes to get your eyebrows tattooed on your face. Because that's literally, I almost say tattooed on your face, okay? Which is essentially what microblading is, okay? Now, for those of you guys who are automatically thinking, okay, you got your eyebrows tattooed on your face, 1, why do it? And 2, is it the same thing as getting a regular tattoo? No, it is not, but it is very similar. And in part 1 of this video, I actually show you guys the physical blade as well as myself getting my eyebrows tatted on my face. So you can actually see what transpires when you are doing this particular thing, all right? Number 2, I know a lot of people are gonna ask, is this expensive? I go into all the details about price and all of that in my first video, so make sure you guys check it out. I give you guys the exact price and all of that good stuff so you guys know what to expect to kind of spend. If you go to someone good, because that's very, very important, you wanna make sure you check to make sure their credentials are up to snuff. You know, they have lots of experience. Check out before and afters. You definitely wanna make sure, for those of us with color in our skin, a little bit more melanin like myself, okay? You always wanna make sure that you guys see before and after pics, because not everyone can handle doing microblading on darker skin, okay? Because it still has to show up on our face, and the color of the dye that they use on your brows makes a difference. The other thing I know, like I mentioned earlier, that you guys may ask is why I actually did this process. As you guys already know, for those of you guys that have followed me for a very long time, I loves me some makeup, boo-boo, but I also loves me a bare face, and so does my husband. So when I'm on a, out on a regular, just kind of running errands, doing my fizz-na-ee, I'm usually barefaced. And because now that I have my kiddos, the last thing I want to do is, when I'm kissing and hugging and loving on them, get makeup all over them. So I really don't wear a lot of lip gloss and makeup and all of that around my kids. 2, a bitch didn't have no damn eyebrows to the first. I mean, my stuff was all over the place, okay? If you guys have been following me for a while, y'all know the struggle with my eyebrows has been real. So this is something I've toyed with for a very long time, but the price was kind of like, yeah. And then I also wanted to make sure that I had seen people with my skin color come out looking good with this. And y'all, look, I showed y'all the first part, okay? And this is part 2, which is where I tell you guys what happened when I went for my second treatment, because that's phase 2, and then tell you guys what happened thereafter with the healing and all of that, and the finished product, okay? So there's 2 parts to this, basically. So this is the final part, right? So like I said, check out part 1, and let me go ahead and show you guys my eyebrows. What's up, y'all? Okay, so yeah, y'all, it is time for the second treatment for my microblading, right? And if you guys have not seen the first part of my microblading experience, that is getting my eyebrows tattooed on my face, I will leave the link for that down in the description box down below. But we are here to get my second treatment for my eyebrows. I'm going to get them microbladed again, and she'll of course wax me up and all that good stuff, because I have obviously grown in just a tad bit. My unibrows start to come back and all that stuff. But yeah, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and do this. I'm a little disheveled because I'm running around for my kid's first birthday party coming up. So if you guys are not following me on my daily vlog channel, you need to be, and that is the Socialite Life TV. Okay, I will put it right here. I will also use a iCard somewhere on the screen so you guys can check it out. Make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't, and if you want to see what the twins' first birthday party looked like, you'll be able to see it there. But I'm running around for that today, and this just happens to be one of the first appointments I have for the Dizzy, okay? Somewhere on the screen here very shortly you should see what my eyebrows look like right before I walked out of my house to come to this appointment, and that way you can kind of see what it looks like going in, right? In a better, better view, although you can see it right here too. So yeah, y'all, let's go ahead and get our second treatment done. All right, as usual, the numbing process, right? So putting the stuff on the face to numb my eyebrow area. And then I go in and we do the same exact thing you guys saw previously, at least as far as I know, but we'll find out from my girl here in a second exactly what she's gonna do this second treatment. We are back in the chair, y'all. Ready to get these brows did be. And I got the numbing cream on still. Say hi to my girl.
Hello.
Hey, boo. How'd I do with maintaining the brows?
Amazing.
Man?
I am so happy with these.
Yeah.
These are some of the best I've seen. I expected you to lose a whole lot more.
Really? Oh my goodness. Yes, honey. We are cool with them being nice and
yeah. So this
emphasized and everything. Look, this is coming from somebody who didn't have any, huh?
Okay.
So we are totally fine with that. Yes. Yay. So what are we doing today? Same thing we did last time, right?
Yeah,
Essentially.
Exactly. I'm going to go over each stroke and I'm going to replace where you lost.
Okay, cool.
Just kind of just clean you up a little bit.
And then after this, I don't have to, well, I mean, obviously, okay, so this is where people
this
were
will be
confused.
your last session.
They were just like, yeah, so this is the last session of the microblading. But a lot of people were wondering, like, what about, do I have to still come in and get arches?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
absolutely.
what
Yeah, your hair is gonna still.
Yeah, you're still gonna grow.
Still gonna grow a lot. And if you're somebody with more fine brows, you don't have to come in as often because they. I mean, look, they still have shape.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You really can't
without the
see.
numbing cream.
I mean, you can see it, but other people really can't see that. So you'll come in like every 48 weeks. Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Okay. All right, let me let her get started. Okay, so I'm up close and personal with y'all, okay? But just so you guys have an idea, okay, this is a finished product. I have not brushed my eyebrows at all. In fact, I am going in to see my my eyebrow archer here in a second. I'm actually about to leave here in the next 10-15 minutes. So if you see any hairs that need to be plucked, that's what I'm gonna go do, is get my eyebrows plucked. But I wanted you guys to see it. So all of this up here that you guys are seeing right here, that is not hair. That is actually the tattoo, the dye, the hairbrush strokes that she did for my my eyebrows. Same with over here. I don't have a very full eyebrow, and I have one eyebrow that's completely different than the other, which most people do have. So you guys see I have a very full eyebrow, but most of this is actually tatted on my face. They're just hairbrush strokes of eyebrow dye, and it was done with a blade and all of that. But like I said, it's very, very different from getting a regular tattoo. You guys know I have several tattoos, so I'm very experienced in that regard. So if you guys want to see how it was done, check out part 1. Now, one thing I do want to share with y'all is that when I went in, because this is something that y'all need to very much know. A lot of y'all told me when I put my stuff up on Instagram, letting y'all know I was going in for my first treatment. A lot of y'all left me messages saying, bitch, the shit hurts, so be prepared because it's painful. Now, I told y'all in part 1 that the shit hurt. Like, my pussy was just, it was clenched. I mean, I was closing my legs. Like, you know, your booty was closed. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, okay, real talk, okay? And I literally show you footage of that and you will hear me in pain, okay? However, for this second treatment, bitch.
Bitch, that was painful as hell.
When I say I was in pain, when I say this shit was no damn joke, it was no damn joke. The second phase of this treatment, the second treatment was so much more painful than the first. And the first treatment was painful. Now, is it unbearable pain for either one? The first one, no. The second one,
I damn near started to cry in the middle of my session, girl, and I ain't had no reason to cry, bitch. I came in here to get me some brows, and I'm all of a sudden starting to tear the fuck up, and as I'm talking to her, my voice is quivering like Candy on Real Housewives of Atlanta, like this and shit.
and I'm like, what's going on? Like, I spontaneously started to cry. That's how painful the second one was.
Oh, I just too. Yeah, you want a break?
Oh, no. It's just this time it's a little different.
Yeah, let's start tissue, baby. Yeah, child. Those things, right?
Lord, this is gonna be, yeah, thank God for the numbing cream. Boy, I don't even want to know what that would be like without the numbing cream.
Oh. I know.
Oh,
I know.
Oh, shit, son.
no one knows what a bitch look.
A good old sinus flash, girl.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I can definitely see
Okay,
the
can you
strokes.
see?
Oh, that is so cool. That is so freaking amazing.
Isn't that amazing?
That is so freaking amazing. That is amazeballs. So I will warn you about that, and the reason for that is because they're tattooing over scar tissue. Because the first time, obviously, you got tatted up, and she's tattooing you over that. So it's even more painful the second time around. Does that make sense? So I wanted to make sure that I let you guys know that. Now, because I have said that, was it worth it? Absolutely. It was absolutely worth every bit of the pain. Now, I know that's going to deter a lot of people because some people have lower pain thresholds. I myself as well. But I'm not going to lie to y'all, this was heaven sent. I needed to do this. This is something I've wanted to do for a very, very long time. I've played with the notion of doing it, and I finally said, I'm doing it. I done had my kids. I done laid out on a table and popped 2 kids out my stomach. Not my vajayjay because I had a C-section, but I done got cut open for my kids and my baby daddy, my husband, okay? And I felt like I deserved it, and it was well deserved. So I'm very happy I did it. Full transparency, not gonna lie to y'all. This little area right here, you guys see, right here, that's just a tad bit lighter. I am actually on the way to the place where I get my eyebrows done to actually get that filled in. So I'm about to go through this paint all over again. And this is just something I chose to do because I want the area to be just as dark as here. Y'all know I keep it funky with y'all, and I didn't want to just, oh, everything was perfect and it was grandiose and I had no problems. And you know, look, it hurt, okay? Was it worth it? Yes. Am I getting them filled in just a tad bit more because I want them to be what I want them to be? You know what I mean? Because I can actually handle them being like this, but for whatever reason, I just want to fill in this little eyebrow area right here, and I just want to fill it in just right here so everything's just as dark all around, okay? And so I'm actually going in to do that now, which is why I wanted to make sure that I shot this before she went ahead and filled me in so you guys could actually see the finished product. But reality is, it's going to look even better after this because she's actually going to fill me in just a tad bit more here in the next few minutes when I head out to see her. Holla at your girl down below and let me know if any of you guys that were on the fence about doing microblading, that now that you've heard my experience from part 1 and part 2, if you guys are still going to either go through with it or you're like, hell no, I ain't gonna do that shit, bitch. And let me know any of you guys that have done microblading and how was the experience for y'all. Was it as painful as I actually explained to y'all the first time? Have y'all gotten touched up? How was the touch up? Was it even more painful? Comment down below and let me know what your experience was with those, for those of you guys who actually have had microblading done. And yeah, y'all, thumbs up this video if you love seeing these types of videos from your girl. Of course, there are more makeup videos coming, and if you have any suggestions on specific makeup products you guys want me to do a first impressions on, battle of brands, doesn't have to be makeup, it could be a makeup tool, it could be a do it for the gram. Comment that down below as well because I'm in the process of shooting for some more makeup videos for this channel. And y'all know the deal. As always, follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/SocialiteSandy. Hit me up on my Facebook fan page and my Pinterest page. Those links are down below. Hit me up on my blog, TheSocialiteLife.com, and hit me up on Instagram, Periscope, and Snapchat at SocialiteSandy, SANDE. And you already know I love y'all. And I will see y'all in the next video. Love y'all.